This plant is Olea little Ollie. It's a little Ollie olive, and it's a shrub. It's this plant's been here for 4 or 5 years, I'd say. It's about 6.5 feet tall by about 6 feet wide, and it's being used a lot nowadays, especially in the commercial landscape architects realm, as a mass planting shrub, and it's nice for that. It gets the gray foliage that you see for olives and a nice dense form for a shrub that this probably hasn't been pruned little, if at all, and it naturally occurs the way you see it. So it's easily kept at 3 to 4 feet tall, and again has this nice foliage. Probably your first question is does it produce any fruit? Yes, I've seen fruit on this plant before, but very little. And if you've got a small area and this is pruned the way you see, or not pruned I should say, where it's got foliage right down to the ground, then the odd piece of fruit really isn't a problem, because the fruit falls under the plant and just goes back to nature. So what I like about it, like most olives, is they're very drought tolerant once established. These are kind of, for me, used the same way as an Arctostaphylos Howard McMinn. Similar size, similar conditions, likes it dry, can handle more water but really doesn't need it or prefer it. This soil right here is very dry and rocky, and this plant's very happy, as you can see. Deer will eat olives, just to kind of throw the deer thing in there. Sometimes they leave them alone, but I wouldn't call this a deer tolerant plant for sure. I'd say you could probably get lucky with it if you don't have a big problem with them, but I've had Swan Hill olive trees get eaten by deer in the past, so I would just say don't presume that you can get away with that on this. Low water, as I said, and then compact form. So in design, this for me is a great kind of tall screen along a fence if I want to soften or hide a fence. It's also a barrier plant, and also a background plant where you're going to do layering and have this in the background. And just very flexible and low maintenance because of its nice compact form. You just don't need to do much with this to keep it looking as good as you see here. So that is what I can tell you about Olea little Ollie. Once established, little or no water, and very cold hardy as well, as most olives are. I'm not sure about the low temps, but easily down to 20 degrees. And that is Olea little Ollie.